Well, forget about a job summit. This is the topic that deserves a summit: water. It is the lifeblood of any nation. We've seen a lot of it recently. But incredibly, all of this water has gone to waste. We don't harvest it. We don't use it again for agriculture, or we don't send it to the semi-arid regions that need it. But then again, we haven't had governments courageous enough or smart enough to build more dams. The last dam we built in this country was 1987. It's a disgrace. Today, the New South Wales government released the latest step in its water policy, the Greater Sydney Water Strategy, outlining a new era of water security. It's very ambitious, but does it go far enough? Water Minister Kevin Andrews joins me now. Kevin, welcome. Is your government committing to building more dams, firstly? Because this document tells me you're more interested in building more desalination plants.
Yeah, g'day, Chris. I think we are committed to building more dams, and that's in consult, I guess, with the Greater Sydney Water Strategy, and what that means is being more efficient in the way we use our most precious resource.
OK, before we talk about efficiency with recycling, etc., when's the next dam going to be built and where? Can I get something concrete out of some politician in this country, or do we go another 40 years without building a dam?
Well, there's significant plans underway and a process to raise Warragamba Dam wall, and obviously
that's not a new
Dungowan Dam in Tamworth and Wyangala. No, that's true. So raising Wyangala Dam wall. So these are significant projects. Dungowan Dam in Tamworth and Wyangala out west. So they're significant water infrastructure projects. They do require federal government commitment and significant business cases with environmental impact statements. They are complicated processes. So we do need the support of the federal government if we are going down that path.
All right. The report acknowledges that the Hawkesbury-Nepean Valley is a high flood exposure zone. So what are the prevention strategies for that region?
So the Hawkesbury-Nepean Flood Management Task Force came back with a number of options. First and foremost, the raising of Warragamba Dam was the most significant flood mitigation option. In addition to that, there was the emergency services communication lines, better evacuation options, better timing of the flood information coming through, and better preparedness for people in those instances. OK. So what about the reduction in the capacity of the dam? Lowering the level of Warragamba is not supported in this report, and yet we've got a major desal plant on the east of the city, which is not used right now. Are we really scared still of running out of water during a drought? Yeah, absolutely. So if you drop the level of Warragamba Dam by 12 metres, which is New South Wales Labor's option, what that would do would really threaten Sydney's water security. And in turn, what that does, it places us in real threat of going back to 2019 in drought, where this city was in danger of running out of water. And what that does, it then creates the option of building 2 new desalination plants, because you've got to replace that water somehow, and 2 desalination plants floating off the coast of Sydney Harbour is $10 billion. Who's going to pay for that? The taxpayer. In addition to that, another $200 on top of water bills. So that is not a smart way to, 1, provide flood mitigation, 2, to make sure that Sydney has potable drinking water going into the future, which is a growing city. You know, we've got 5 million people in Sydney at the moment that want clean, fresh running water, and Labor's option is not the one.
I've only got 30 seconds left, but you've got a big section in the report about reusing and recycling water. It's an amazing thing. What can be done in a metro area if we spend the money on infrastructure? That can be done, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But when you talk about reuse, it's about getting smarter, using it on greener spaces. The Aerotropolis is using stormwater to create those green outdoor recreational areas. Why should we use potable water on outdoor greening areas when we can use recycled water to do that? It provides more fresh, clean running water for where we need it most, coming out of our taps.
OK, we need to talk about this further, and we'll get another time together. Kevin Anderson, thank you very much for your time.